So I have absolutely no clue if I'm gonna upload this or if I'm not, and I have no clue if this is gonna reach anybody. But the purpose of this channel is to make inspiring content and to, just show off my business and just, talk to people about what they're going through. And I know that probably should be two separate channels, but right now it's just one channel, The Christy Cosmetics. But I was reading my journal from literally this time last year, and one of the things that I had said was sometimes I just get sad because everybody has somebody and I literally have no one. And I found that pretty sad because I'm literally going through the same exact thing a year later. Like, nothing has improved. And I like to say that because, like, everybody, like, makes it seem like social media and all this stuff is, everybody makes it seem like social media and shit is, like, oh, yeah, you're gonna improve in a year and all this type of stuff. Like, it takes years. It takes literal years to accomplish and to get your goals. And one of my biggest, which probably isn't like a goal for everyone else, but one of my biggest goals is to have at least like maybe 2 or 3 people that like I genuinely have like a great friendship with, and that there's no like strings attached, there's nothing. I want a literal, like, I want best friend type of friendship with people. And I don't want to talk about sex. I don't want to, that could come up, sometimes. But I don't want to talk about sneaky links. I don't want to talk about who you've done. I don't want to talk about freaking guys all the time. And I'm not trying to sound like a pick-me or nothing, but like, I feel like that's of what my age group, that's all they talk about. That's literally all they talk about. They talk about sex. They talk about this. Like, I want a friend group that, we can talk about that stuff, but I don't want that to be the center of, like, that is such a turn off for me within friendships. Like, how many dudes you've effed and like how many dudes you've done this to, and like, I don't like I'm sorry, but I don't like hoes. Like, I don't like girls that like think that stuff is cute and that stuff is cool. And like, it's such a big turn off for me, and like, it's been a turn off for me for so long. And like, I don't know, like, I want like a genuine friendship to where like, we could just freaking play with Nerf guns or like go outside and do like water balloon fights and like all this stuff. I don't want no strings attached. I don't want nobody to think that I like them, or no guy that's like a guy friend to think that. I want it to just be pure friends, pure love. Like, I want to be able to call up my friends and be like, hey, what y'all doing today? Like, when I come home from college, like, I have people that I could call up, but nobody ever texts me. Nobody ever like, hey, Christy, what are you doing? What you want to do? Like, I'm always the person that has to initiate the freaking grenade. And like, I don't mind that, but I wish I had somebody to do that with me. And like, my mom always tells me, people will come into your life when they're meant to come. But like, come on, like, I've been waiting. And as I've gotten older, I'm starting to not tolerate those type of friendships. Like, if I don't want to be friends with somebody who's lazy. Like, I know that sounds like what? Everybody, you're lazy. I guess I know I'm lazy sometimes, but I don't want to be friends with somebody that, like, no matter what, they always keep pushing their homework back, and they wait until the last date for it to be due to, like, submit it in. Like, I don't want to be friends, and I know that sounds pretty weird. I know that sounds like I'm, like, too picky, but, like, I don't want to be friends with somebody that always puts stuff, like, to the last minute, or is, like, just always, like, I don't know, like, you don't have to have your whole life figured out or put together, but, like, I hate people that have all this potential and have all of this, like, they know that they can do better. They know that they can be better, but they choose to not because of, I guess, the world we live in, or I guess because they're just lazy. And, like, I get it for, like, maybe, like, a few months, because everybody goes in, like, a little depression slump. But if that is, like, your personality and that is all you do in life, is just wait till the last minute, come to class late, get in trouble, like, I don't want to be friends with that. I'm so sorry if that offends people, but, like, I want somebody who's better than me. I want to be friends with somebody who's richer than me, better than me, prettier than me. I want to be friends with girls like that, because, or even guys like that, because that makes me want to be better. I don't want to be friends with somebody who is just, don't have nothing, and they're just there, and I'm just like, well, if I'm friends with you, then I'm just gonna stay in that same thing with you. None of us are gonna improve, I'm like, I don't mind. I'll become friends with anybody. I'll talk to anybody. I'm not saying the second I look at you, ew, I'm not gonna be friends with you. I talk to anybody, but, like, if I start talking to you less and less and less, then that means that I don't think we're gonna be compatible. I don't think, I just don't think we're gonna be compatible. And I know what I'm saying is probably gonna offend people, and people are probably gonna be like, well, that's why you don't have any friends now, because you're so picky. Yeah, you're right. I am extremely freaking picky. I am sadly picky, and it is sad that I do that, and I hate it. I promise you, I hate it to the bottom of my heart. But I would rather be picky than just be friends with everybody and find myself in an even deeper slump and deeper hole than I was to begin with. Because if I become friends with a girl who is a hoe, and I am not a hoe, then I'm going to start adapting her hoe personalities. I'm going to start adapting that, though, and then I'm going to start thinking that, oh, yeah, I need to talk to multiple guys. Oh, yeah, I need to show my boobage more to feel pretty. And I don't want to do that. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but that's how I feel. I feel like the only people that will offend is the hoes themselves. But, like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to act like that. And, like, it's just sad that I'm still in this little cycle of, like, not really having many friends, and it's been a year. It's been a year. Like, what do you, like, I don't know. And it's so weird, because growing up, I've noticed that, like, my 14th birthday party, I had many people come over. My 15th birthday party, I had, maybe, like, 1 or 2 friends. 16, 1 friend. 17, nobody. 18, nobody. 19, my boyfriend. Like, I've had nobody. And, like, I'm numb to the pain now. Like, it still stings a little bit, but, like, I've just learned to live with myself. And then, like, I'll hang out with people from here and there, but I've never had, since high school, I've never had a friend that, like, Hey girl, what you doing? Girl, let me tell you, like, I haven't had a friend like that in forever. And I don't even, like, when I'm meeting people, I don't even think too hard about it. Like, I'm not like a person that, like, oh, this person has to be my friend. Like, I don't even think too hard. I just literally just let it be. And then if we talk afterwards, we talk afterwards. If we don't, we don't. Period. But I know that there's people out there that feels the same way I feel. Like, you're just alone. You're alone. And, like, I have family. Like, I have a brother, sister, people that care about me. But for the most part, I'm just, like, here by myself. And some days I love it. And, like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Some days I'll be looking at, like, my boyfriend and his friends. I'll be like, damn, like, it would be nice to have, like, you know, some people to call on right now. It would be nice. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know if people are still watching this video. It's kind of boring. But I don't know what I'm gonna title this. But I'm gonna just upload it like this, authentic. Y'all know I don't really do any cuts anyways. But yeah. Little bit of my talking session again. But that's just how I've been feeling. And maybe one of y'all feel the same way.